welcome back to Top Table Gaming. I'm Top Table Gaming Sam, and today I'm joined by
Top Table Gaming Darran.
Again, we're back for another Middle-earth strategy battle game battle report using some of the new armies of Middle-earth legions, army lists. I've picked one of the most broken and overpowered lists of the old meta, and what I predict will be broken and overpowered in the new meta, the Grey Company, led by Aragorn himself. And just to ensure their overpoweredness, I've also bought Legolas. Darran, what have you bought today? I see some red and gold.
Yes, Easterlings. Nice to see them getting some love again. There's two Easterling lists. I think this is actually the weaker of the two, just Easterlings, rather than the Dragon Emperor list. And I've got Andor, the Lord of Blades, on a horse.
In the middle here, this pike block, horse block.
Yep. And he comes with several cavalry models. 9 of them, if you're trying to count there, because it does blur into one big image of cavalry, as you can see down here. You've then got the Easterling War Priest, just again here mounted. He comes with 10 Easterling warriors, 9 of which have a halberd and shield, and the other has a banner. And then finally, there's the Easterling Dragon Knight, just on the end here. Again, he's mounted, and that is the 3 heroes I've got, and then 19 warriors.
Awesome, so this is 600 points. We're going to be playing a revised scenario today. We're playing Lords of Battle. Figured it'd be quite a good one. Obviously, I've got all hero, but they changed the VP slightly, which we'll go through at the end. Basically, now you get points for killing heroes as well as points for wounds. So yes, Lords of Battle, we've already deployed, and we will go into turn 1 priority.
We have. We've only got one dice count this morning. We couldn't figure out why the other one's not working, so we're just going to play on one. Sam's got the blue dice, and I'll be using the green to start with. So that is
my choice. I'll let you go first, Darran.
Get me moving, and then you can do a bit of shooting.
Bit of shooting, yeah. So I've got 11 rangers. 5 of them have spear, and all of them have armour. So yeah, your move.
Okay.
This is of course the wonderful Pelennor board from the Scouring of Cheshire. If you want to play on this board and other boards like this, blimey, they get close. Then I think there are tickets still available for Scouring Cheshire 2026.
There's not many left, but yeah, there is a few left on there.
A couple left. We also run doubles events and teams events that use these boards. So if you do want to come and play on, thematic boards, they're a bit more engaging than Neoprene. Then check out the link below. I'm almost tempted to charge here.
And I thought I'd put you just in range of a couple, but nothing too major.
Aragorn's out of the way.
Just walking over some dead orcs there as my Easterlings move forward.
Yeah. Yes, the Grey Company bonuses in this list. Aragorn gets Andoril for free. Rangers of the North can benefit from Standfast of any friendly unique hero, so Aragorn or Legolas. Rangers of the North increase their attacks to 2, and I do not care about any sort of difficult terrain, of which should probably be the max.
The Easterlings, their bonuses, they gain a bonus of +1 to any courage test they're required to take once the army's broken.
Sure. What fight value are the Easterlings for?
At the 4. Andor, that's one of the bonuses in this list. He has had a bit of an upgrade up to fight 7, the same as Aragorn.
Yeah.
And he also gets a free heroic strike if you declare one.
Oh, okay. Andor seems fairly spicy, so I'm gonna take the bait. I'm gonna throw a couple of boys in here.
A couple of other little rules. While the army's broken, I don't think it's going to apply to this, but Easterling heroes gain the Fearless special rule.
Sure.
And we also have Ancient Enemies Gondor.
Okay. Well, I don't think I have the Gondor keyword.
I don't think you do yet.
No. Aragorn, no. I think they're Fellowship, faction Dunedain. So, you don't hate me, even though I become Gondor. So, you see I've moved a few Rangers into contact with the cavalry. Aragorn has moved forward. He's going to challenge Amdur. And then the rest of my Rangers are going to stand still and try and whittle down some Easterlings. I think what we're going to do first is we're going to do Legolas. And he wants Amdur off his horse. Now, what I have stupidly done is I'm not going to be able to do that because I put a Ranger in the way. So, we will just shoot some Easterlings.
Yep.
Twos. All hits. And sixes, because defense 7, strength 3. No wounds. And then I'm going to save his might for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Rangers.
Are they still on strength 2 bows?
Yeah, they're still on strength 2. If only they're giving them strength 3. Yeah, we'll just shoot guys. And on 3s. So yeah, these are 6s by 4s. Obviously each one has a might point. Well, there's 2 6s.
If only they were strength 3
If only they were strength 3 bows. Yeah, I'm fairly certain. Yeah, bow. All right, well, good shooting. I'm glad I
spent all that effort
rolling dice. Yeah. Okay, combat.
It is.
So I've got 3 dice. Now the blue dice will represent the ranger in front, and then also I've got a spearman, just for the purpose of spending might.
Yep. So which one do you want to do first?
We'll do the my 2 rangers on your 1 cavalry. So the rangers get a 5
and a 6.
While the ranger at the back will spend his might point.
Yep.
We'll
to make it a draw.
Take it to a draw. If only rangers would fight 5,
as they should be.
What else have people been asking? So on a 4, 5, 6, the rangers win. The Easterlings win.
And it's used up a might point for you.
Yeah. I don't know how I'm going to track this.
What defence are your rangers now?
5, because I've got armour. So they need a 5 to wounds.
More spinny. Oh.
No. Okay.
So be thick first blood early then.
Yeah. Stand up, Aragorn.
Even Aragorn's giving up with the list.
Yeah, he's like, I've had enough. Why did these guys? Why did I fight so hard to protect them? And then I've got the same again, but you've got 2 cavalry this time. Oh my god. Oh.
Well, yeah, when you win a combat on a 3.
Yeah. Okay. So the rangers are strength 4.
So defense 7.
Yes. So it's still 6s. And then yeah, that will come back. Oh, you can go that way. Sure.
Yeah.
Well, that was uneventful. Yes, I'll spend my point on that guy. All right, priority. I can throw it for you. A 3.
And a 4.
It's yours. What, would you like to take it? Or?
I think I'm going to have to take it, seeing where you all are.
Okay, well, Aragorn will call a free crit move. Use a 3 point of might. Anything from yourself.
Just seeing if it's actually worth it. Randall's going to have to move a little bit if he wants to get into combat.
Yeah.
He can let his knights charge by spending it. He's going 1.5 there. 5. So he can't actually get into combat, even getting round.
Sure.
He will save his might and let you move first.
Okay, so Aragorn's going to get basically up to Legolas. I don't know if Legolas will move. So Aragorn will charge into these 2 cavalry models here.
For Frodo.
I know Amdur's coming. Not a lot I can do about it. So he will. This ranger will charge these 2. There. And he will go there. Any of these in range? He is. Can you get a cheeky spear? No. And no. So these ones will just move half, including Leggy. So that is Aragorn's heroic. They should all be within 6. They are. So your priority.
It is.
Yeah, Leggy is here. Using the Defenders of Rohan one because it's a really cool mini.
I think I can weather either a shoot and turn or you charging into combat.
I mean, based on what happened last turn, I think you'll be okay. I'd have liked to have killed a knight or a guy
before they hit you.
But yeah, especially in combat.
Dragon Knight's going to park up there with 2 models in base contact with him.
Okay. Yeah, because one of the cool rules about Easterlings is some of the heroes get shield wall even if they don't have a shield.
I'll move this one first.
Yep.
3 inches to clear there.
Yep.
Another 3 to clear past that guy.
Yep. So you've got 4 left.
See if I can clip. 3 takes me onto that dead body right behind. So worst case I can clip that guy, but I don't know if I've quite got the inch. It's close. I'm gonna have to get one of those little measuring sticks.
Just steal a base.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
He makes it.
He makes it.
Then Andor's definitely making it. 4 inches to there. So I come round into. Yeah, into that guy, I reckon.
Sure.
Yeah, he can make it round as well. And then. He's going to park up just at the back there, just to make sure that knight's still got 2 bodies in combat.
There we go. Those are the only ones that charged.
They are.
Alright, rest of my move
It is.
So we can get in, so we'll go 1. See. 3, ow. 4. Well, yeah. Shooting.
It is.
Leggy will go for the auto hit on Andor's horse. So 2s, hits, armored horse.
Is 5.
What's mine? Yeah, that's a very easy decision to stop any potential heroic combat or thrown rider as well. Do we roll it for you?
Yeah, can do.
It's a 5.
Absolutely fine.
So yeah, you just can't strike blows in the combat phase. And then I've got 2 more. These guys here are going to shoot the War Priest and then in the way for the Howler. They've moved, so 4s. It's in the way for the Howler. One goes through. Horse or rider. Horse. 6s. Ooh. So I assume it's an armoured horse because it's Easterlings.
I don't actually know about the War Priest. Let's have a look.
I don't know if he needs to be off his horse. I'm going to leave it.
Armoured horse, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll leave it. Right, that's the end of the shooting. So combat phase.
It is. So this is going to be quite an important one.
Yes. It's my priority. Sorry, it's your
My
priority. So
so
any,
choosing. Oh, so
well,
heroics,
any heroics. So Aragorn is now just fighting 1. That would have to be a point of might. He's really the only option. I guess these two, maybe. One of them could do it. You know what? I need to chop through. So Aragorn will declare heroic combat. So he is down to 2 points of might. And Blondie here, you can't see him, but there's this ranger. Oh no. Hang on. So he's fighting there. He has to fight that one. 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 Right, yeah. I won't. Just Aragorn.
Just Aragorn.
Because I haven't got any double ups anywhere. So yeah, just Aragorn. Anything from you?
It's not worth me declaring anything.
Okay, I can come off because Under's not charged anymore. So Aragorn into one cataphract that hasn't charged.
Mountain model still can't shield this edition.
Correct. Yep. Aragorn. Oh,
there we go. Don't put him rolling dice.
Needs 4s with.
Ooh, only just. So that's 1 down.
Aragorn's gonna have to do some heavy lifting. No, having to go round. So he's got control zone, so I can't. You know what? We're gonna come and. He's stuck. He's gonna come round and charge this charging one. Try and save some of the rangers. And then, yeah, where do you want to go, Darren?
Might as well try and get some rangers that are trapped while I've got the option.
Yeah.
So I'll do this one that's trapped between
yes,
Andor.
This one doesn't have a might point. I get a 5.
So Andor gets a 4 high, and the cataphract gets a 6.
I guess a 6.
So only the cataphract's going to attack.
Yep.
But you're trapped.
Yep.
Your defense is
5.
5s. And a wound.
So fate point. Lives. So yeah, he's. Just separate them out a little bit. Legolas shooting Andor off his horse was quite key there. Right, yeah. So he is just got a will point. Where next?
Might as well move along. So there's this guy that's in charge by 1.
So that's 3 dice. I get a 4.
There's the 6.
I think we might see the first ranger go down here. 5s.
Oh, too many dice. Let me re-roll. There's only, in fact, none there. They were 4, so I'm not going to re-roll that.
So no wounds.
No wounds.
But he is prone. Wow. I'll take it. That's where's the. Aha. These flick to prone markers. It's almost like someone in GW had a good idea. Where would you like to go next? Do you want to do?
This guy that's still trapped here.
Yep. So he's fighting.
Just that one.
Well, so he can either. So if he fights this one, he'll be. What do you want this guy to do? Because obviously Aragorn's on him.
It is.
So you can have this
yes,
guy and
so
Aragorn here, or 2 rangers here, or 2 rangers here.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, you're right. In fact, no, because he's trapped. He will go on that one. Just so in case I win the fight, I've got an extra dice to try and kill him.
So just 1 ranger on this guy.
Yeah,
sure. Oh yes. He's not got shield. Also, not that. No, a 5 will do it, right?
Defense 6.
Yeah, strength. Yeah. No, strength 4.
Strength 4, are they?
Yeah. So the Hormelo will spend his might point and take him off. I think I need to burn some might to get rid of your cavalry.
And then let's go the Aragorn one.
Aragorn on the charger one. So Aragorn gets the 6. And yeah, slices and dices. See, Rangers OP. And then I've got 4 rangers. Sorry, 2 rangers on 1 guy. There's a 6,
3,
5s. Ooh, yeah, so the one who was going to call her at combat, the other blonde one, will spend his point of might. So this guy here, green cloak.
Burning through quite a bit of might this time.
Yes, but I've got rid of
3.
Yeah,
3 knights.
3 knights.
4 knights.
4 knights, yeah.
And then over to the...
Yeah, over to this side where you might do a little bit better.
So let's work out which way I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
So we've got this guy here.
Yeah.
He's got 2.
Yep. 3 high. Or 6. 5s.
There's a wound.
Fix. He lives, so that pointy spearman has used his fate. This is going to get fun to track.
And then it's just one guy against that. So I'm going to shield.
Okay. 5.
5 as well.
You've got a banner.
So I can reroll a 4.
Yep.
Still a 4.
You're shielding, so I'll let it go to a roll off. Because both 5 4.
And he goes to me.
Yeah, that's fine.
And this is where I get the extra attacks. So the guys at the front on these 2 fights are going to use them to get the +1.
Use the halberds 2-handed. Sure.
And then the guys behind obviously support him.
Yep.
So I will roll a white dice.
Yeah, I've got some here.
Perfect. Just so you know which is different.
So white dice is 2-handing.
So the one in the middle. So win on a 4.
Yep. So the white dice needs 4s. The other ones need 5s. Oh.
2 wounds. First ranger dead.
Yeah. And then again,
exactly the same next to it.
Pick up 2 different.
3 6s. There we go.
Wow. Well, to not die, I'm going to spend his might point to force a roll off. Never mind.
This way you needed the might for your fate point.
Yeah, it's not going to matter. 200 doesn't even kill him. Wow. Should have just stood and shot there. 2 rangers, just like that. The Easterlings are back in the game.
So from that set of combats, it's making me think more Easterling warriors just in a pipe block.
Yeah. That was. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Next turn.
It is straight into priority.
4.
3. So it's your choice again.
I'll take it, please.
I might declare. Let's have a look. Andor will spend his first point of might.
Okay.
To call heroic move.
Called heroic move. Okay. Yeah. Aragorn will counter that with his 3 point of might. Why is that? There we go. As Anders spent a point of might, as has Aragorn, and hello, the range is enough. Right. Let's see who gets it. Every roll off goes to Amdur.
Right. Makes a bit of a difference now.
Yeah, he's a charge bonus.
So let's see where I want to go.
I mean, you could
see whether at this point I just go for infantry with him,
yeah,
or try and take out Aragorn.
I mean, if you charge Aragorn, you then don't have to call. Oh no, it's my priority, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, that much.
So you've got a prone ranger as well.
Yes, that one right next to Amdur.
So it's calling with me, so it just catches the 4 so far.
Okay.
So he is going to charge. It's quite a difficult decision this, because if it works well, I kill your general. If it works badly, you kill my general.
Yep.
I'm just working out how many ranges I need to tie up.
Yep.
Well, let's go for it. So he's going to go into Aragorn there.
Sure.
In fact, he's going to go into this. Yeah, he'll stay where he was. That knight's going to come round and go straight into them 2.
Okay.
This guy's going to come round, hit these 2 in the back.
Yep.
This one is going to come round into Aragorn again. He'll go into Aragorn and the ranger next to him. Just tie that ranger up. And he's going to go round into them 2. So all your rangers are currently tied up.
Sure.
From charging models.
Yeah, so then my rest of my move.
It is. Your flank at the back is looking a little weak.
Yeah, and obviously Leggy spending 2 points of might to Calandra's horse, while good at the time, is now... What fight value is a Dragon Knight?
Dragon Knight, I think, is 6. Let me just check if he's updated. 5/6.
Woo. Well, you know what? We're going to stop him charging. And this guy will charge your banner and back guy. He's probably going to get swamped, but... yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay. So, got still quite a lot of model options here.
Yeah.
I think this is where I've only got a few extra models than you, but what a difference those few extra ones make.
Yep. Just making notes of all of my rangers.
So that one's going to charge that one ranger, and then just to make sure I've got 2 models in on Aragorn, the War Priest will charge him as well, so that you can't split a 3rd knight off onto him.
Yeah, sure.
War Priest going in will cast a spell.
Yep.
I think I'm going to cast the one that gives the extra strength.
Blade of Wrath.
Yes. As you can tell, it's been a long time since I've played Easterlings. 6-inch range, 3+, and that takes him up to strength 6.
Okay.
All of saying that, do I need to put it on Andor?
You always move me on a 5. Or no worse than a 5.
So he's strength 4 anyway, Andor.
I'm a defense 5, so if you go to strength 6, it doesn't make a difference.
So I might as well do it on the Cataphrat.
Sure.
Because that way, Easterling and Aragorn.
Nope, doesn't make a difference. Oh no, 6 is make it 4s instead of 5s. Yeah.
So I'll do that on that. Cast on a 3+, so I use 2 dice.
Yeah.
Just.
Oh.
Good job I used 2.
Yeah.
And that Cataphrat is now to strength 6. So let's see what else I can get in here. So he's in with a banner, so I'll throw, let's have a look. Throw him round, let some of these bodies move. So I might as well throw some into Legolas, just for the fun of it.
Why did I not move Legolas?
I assume you were just standing and shooting.
Yeah. You know what it was? I was going to move him into the Dragon Knight, but then realised I wouldn't be able to shoot. So I think just my brain just went, hey, I won't do anything.
So he's already tied up there. Sorry, he will come right round rather than stopping there. In fact, I don't think I can actually trap your ranger, so I'm not going to bother.
He needs to stand there to prop up the banner.
He does. I was just thinking that. So I'll leave him there because he is propping up the banner, as you say.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, just you're shooting with the Legolas.
With Legolas, yeah. I think he will one-shot this guy here in combat with Aragorn. So 2s, hits. I will pick...
Defense 7. Because he's in combat with... he's in base contact with 2 models for his shield wall.
Yeah, I'm going to pick his horse. Oh, Legolas's last point of might. Aragorn knocked over. Yeah.
Defense 6, the horse.
Defense 5, isn't it?
Yep, but shield wall.
I think shield wall applies to the horse.
Let me have a good look. I've got a feeling it might just be heroes that do. Let me have a look.
Well, if it doesn't get it, then I'll spend the might point. If it
The
does,
bonus of +1, the Gleaming Horde, defense is applied to both the rider and mount.
oh, never mind then. I won't spend a point of might.
So that's on a hero model. Let me just double check it on the Cataphrat to make sure.
Yeah.
Applies to both the rider and mount.
Ooh.
Which suddenly makes them a bit more worth taking.
Okay. Any heroics? This is my priority.
The Dragon Knight will call heroic combat.
Yeah. Let me pray that Rangers of the North have heroic defense. No, they don't. Heroic accuracy. Leggy, what does he have? Accuracy and strike. There is a dragon knight sized hole. You're only 5'6", I'm 5'6". Nothing from me as yet. We're both tied up here.
We are. Nothing else from me.
Alright, that one then. Sit the bar. Oh, it's good, it's a 6.
So the Dragon Knight is on 3 attacks, +1 for charging.
I charged him.
You did, sorry.
Yes.
So I'm on a 5 high, so I've still got a might point. So I can win the fight.
3.
And then 3 extra friends.
Is one of them going two-handed?
I don't think there's much point
Okay.
with the Dragon Knight there as well. And there's the 6.
Okay, so you get it.
So the Dragon Knight is a strength 4, so we need on 5s, and same for the normal guys.
Yeah, and I'm not trapped, so I can back away, but let's see if you get me.
Dragon Knight separately, just in case he needs that might point to win you. So the 3 Easterlings, nothing.
Right.
And the Dragon Knight,
A wound?
1 wound, and I've got a 4, so I can use that other point of might if need be.
Do you want to use it?
Do you roll your fate first? Because he is technically dead unless you use your fate.
Sure, yeah, I forget the...
He's dead anyway.
They
will move on.
Yeah, so you don't regain a point of might because you haven't spent any.
No, he did. Spent the heroic combat.
Oh, so yeah, you do get that point.
So back to 2. So those guys, just extra attacks on Legolas. Dragon Knight can go straight in.
He won't move. Can't move spear spot. Because you had 2 in base contact.
I did. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
So he's
That's right. Alright, Leggy. Hold on to your butt. Let's
go from games where you don't really use spear support to games where it's all about it.
Yeah, so I think I want to do these other 2 first to try and untrap Leggy. Well, they're saying that he's going to get knocked down, but so we'll do this one on this knight.
Yep, so that knight charged.
Yep. 4.
3. And I'm definitely out of range of banner.
And you're definitely
Unless Andor counts as banner, which I don't think he does.
Well, if not, he's dead. I don't think Andor counts as a banner.
He always treat him as a banner. Herald of Victory.
Okay, so you need a...
And if he kills the general, it becomes a 6-inch banner. It was
I rolled a 4 high.
So
you need a...
No. Doesn't matter anyway.
So
well, at least we know that he's a banner for future combats.
Alright, let's do the other ranger fighting 2 guys on foot.
Yep.
Do you want a 2-hand with one or?
No, they'll just both attack normally.
Oh, I get the 6. I think, Anders out of range there.
And the banner's out of range.
5s. Ha!
But at least you got Legolas untrapped.
Yeah, let's do Leggy now. I have a point of might. Oh dear, Leggy's gonna die.
The Dragon Knight. Oh, +1 for charging. I get the 6 anyway.
Yeah.
So Dragon Knight this twice.
Did I give Leggy? No, I gave Leggy an elven cloak. So 4s.
So the first lot is 2 wounds. Second lot of the Dragon Knight is another 2.
Okay, so Leggy has 3 fate.
And I've still got 3 Easterlings to attack.
Yeah, so Leggy, fate, passes, fate. I have to might that, which was Leggy's last point of might. Last fate. So he's passed all his fate, so he's taken 1 wound. Because you did 4 to him.
And then the Easterlings.
Needing 5s.
2 more wounds, so he's dead.
Yeah, Leggy dies.
Retribution for the poor horsey.
Yeah. Oh, that's not focusing. Anyway, he'll go. So you can't see. There's a siege tower here. Before we started deploying, put the camera up. I said to Darran, "Can I put Legolas up here, in his siege tower?" In fact, I said, "Could I put all of my rangers up there and just shoot down?" We decided that would be a very unsporting move. So he can go up there and oversee the battle. Alright, so it looks like I've got 2 rangers on this one cataphract.
And 4 high.
Throwing dice everywhere.
Oh, We're on a 4.
I'm going home. Let me grab those out of the way.
I'll do one attack on each, so it doubles up because I charged.
Yep.
So the one with the horn, another wound.
One with the horn has not used his fate, so we will use his fate. He's dead.
And the one next to him,
Blondie, 2 wounds, just dies. If any of these rangers had like 3 fate each or something. So that's Horn and Blondie are dead. Okay, this cataphract, I've got 1 on the ground and 1 standing up.
another 2 6s.
He's scouring a Cheshire dice. Didn't say which is which. One has might, one doesn't. I'll say I didn't declare, so you win. So they're both prone.
So one attack on each again.
Yep.
So the one that started off prone is
Yep,
the camera.
dark green.
1 wound.
He has not spent his fate. He lives.
And the other guy, dead, outright.
Blimey. Well, he'd spent all his stuff, so he was
Dice are warming up now after a few low rolls.
Dark green spent his fate. Okay. This guy on the Dragon Knight and Charging guy.
Have a look at the stats for the war priest.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, top table game in 6.
So he's just on 1 fight 4 as well, the war priest.
Okay, so we're equal fight value here. So you're saying there's a chance.
So the war priest on the 4
Yep.
and the cataphract on a 6. So it's your roll off.
Yeah. It's black dice. Oh my god.
You've been so kind giving me every roll off.
I know, every single roll off.
So the war priest. Sorry, I'll do the cataphract first.
Yeah, 5s.
Nothing, and the war priest, nothing.
Oh wow. Another pro marker. Okay, and then the
important one.
important one. So neither of us have struck. Aragorn gets a 5.
Amdor gets a 4.
Yep.
And the cataphract charge him gets the 6.
Well, that is a point of might from Aragorn. So Aragorn is now down to 1 in his store. Now we both have elven blades, so they cancel each other out. I already know what's going to happen. Oh yes, I win one.
The important roll.
The important one. Right. Well. Anders 3 wounds, 3 fate, isn't he?
He is.
Yeah.
Oh, 1 fate, sorry. 3 wounds, 1 fate.
Okay, I'll go for Amber. 2 wounds.
So he might as well use his fate point.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Which passes, so he's on.
2 wounds.
So just 2 wounds, so 1 taken.
Okay. How many have I lost? I've lost 6. You need 1 more. Oh, we've still got 1 more fight that will probably break me. We've got the banner fight up here. So you've got 3 Easterlings and a banner. Are any going 200?
I think just the 1.
Just 1?
1 Easterling.
Oh, it's a strong start.
And then I'll use the white dice for the banner and the one-handed.
Yep.
5, so you win that.
Banner?
Oh yeah, reroll for banner, one of the green ones. Nope. So he survives.
Yeah. Right, so I'll strike the banner and that guy behind. Kill the banner.
His friend will then pick it up.
He wasn't in base contact with it.
Sorry?
That guy wasn't in base contact with the ranger. Because if he is, he can't pick it up.
Which way was it? Just trying to think. You had 4 in. No, you had 4. Yeah, he will have been. So that would have. Yeah.
Woo! I mean, it doesn't get me any points, but an extra model. And I'm not broken. You need to back away. And you need to back away. Oof, that was a rough turn for the Rangers, losing four guys. Priority.
And Legolas as well.
And Legolas, yeah, Legolas is the big one. In fact, I am broken, because Legolas is still up on the siege tower and not with my dead pile. I've rolled a 5.
And a 3. So I assume you've got plenty of courage test that you're going to pass because you're high courage?
Well, Aragorn is also a hero of legend, so he'll automatically pass his first one, and the Rangers pass with it. Well, they can use it standfast. So because I'm broken, the game will randomly end from this turn onwards.
So this is where I believe one of my extra army bonuses is good. I can get you to re-roll it.
Oh yeah, I can re-roll the game ending if you wanted to. Any heroics from you, or you content to let the Rangers?
I think there will be. It just depends which models. So the Dragon Knight does catch Amdor. Catches most, to be honest. So yeah, the Dragon Knight is going to declare heroic move.
Dragon Knight heroic move. Okay. Well, I guess I've got might on Rangers. Let me just go through my list of crazy named ones. In fact, the simplest one might. You know what? We'll go Aragorn with his 3 point of might. He gets all of them bar Stabby McSpearsface at the top there. And let's see, is the Rangers like turning? We got the Aragorn roll off? No. No. We go back to. That's fine. As long as the game doesn't end.
So he catches pretty much everyone apart from those two at the end.
Sure.
So he's going to go straight into these 2 Rangers.
Yeah.
He can fit. I think he can only hit one.
Yeah, he can only hit the Dunedain.
There we go. So just move those banners out of the way. So he hits him.
Yeah.
Let's see who's next. Amdor will risk it back into Aragorn.
Sure.
And he'll bring some friends with him this time.
That's not very general-like.
He's going to just tie up this Ranger again while he's prone.
Come on, focus.
He'll go in next to him.
Yeah.
So he's lost that at the moment.
Oh yeah, that was his Blade Wrath.
It was.
Yeah, you can just about see Aragorn in that glimmer of.
So he's going to move round and tie up
Red
that guy
gold.
to let him have a longer run at Aragorn. And gets his friend with him. He's not going to fit through that gap, so he's just going to engage that Ranger.
Sure.
Have a friend with him. And then they're going to have to just effectively move into this Ranger just to make sure that they're still within range.
Oh yeah, they were in, weren't they? Yeah.
So is everything. Tell I sorry. He's moved out and he's moved.
Sure.
So those 2 can't move yet.
Yeah. Woo,
So it's everything bar 2.
Okay, well, while you precariously balance them,
The love of old metal models. So he's at the top of the hill, just trapping that Ranger.
I'm going to stand this guy up. Dark green, he gets up off the floor, and we will charge that one. And I presume he will charge somewhere.
Yes. In fact, shall I? This is the trouble when you're trying to keep count of things. These guys haven't moved either.
Okay, well then he will stand up and
Yeah.
discharge both.
No, sorry, because they were within my my range. So yeah, they'll just go into him.
Yeah.
And then that leaves him last to move.
Yep.
So he will. Let's make sure we finish off bodies this time. He's going to come around into this guy.
Okay.
Just to give that poor infantryman a bit of support.
Yeah. So I don't. Yeah, I've only charged 1. Yeah, I've got no shooting, but it is my priority. Any heroics from you, sir?
None at the moment.
None at the moment. Okay.
In fact, the Easterling War Priest think he might use his might just to do heroic combat.
The War Priest. Ooh.
He's got one might.
So Horn he's dead. Fountain Spear up, he's dead.
He used his might last turn, didn't he, for a heroic combat, heroic move?
He did, yeah.
So yeah, nothing from me then.
Nothing from me. So I'm looking down my stuff and yeah, they're either dead or
almost out of everything.
Or it's not worth spending. I've got a couple of might points left. Right, let's do this one where I might win. I've got 2 on your one because I charged you here.
Oh, it's a draw.
So you do have a banner.
I do.
So do you want to roll your?
I will re-roll
for
one door. Win on 3.
This guy spent his fate, so I'm going to spend his might point for a 3 to make it a roll off, and then lose the roll off. I knew what was coming there. No, anyone less. Oh, did you roll 2 there? I charged you.
That was your charge. Sorry, yes. So
we'll scrap that. We're on the whole combat.
yes.
So
yeah, even a roll off, it is still the same because I had 1 dice to be rolled.
Oh yes, you rolled. Yeah, so you're rolling 1 dice to win then. Because yeah.
Nothing.
Okay. There we go.
No harm done there.
No harm done. We'll do this other ranger.
Yeah.
Against your 2
So I
charging.
definitely did charge on these.
You definitely did charge. There we go.
You win.
You've got your Amder's banner.
He's just in range.
Yeah. No, get it. So it's going to be 5 because 2. So I'm going to go for the cataphract. First strike on this horse because I just remembered it's Lords of Battle. I kill this horse.
You do.
Throw the rider. I'll roll for you. 5. He rises from the dust. But that is
An extra 1.
an extra point for me. Comes off now. Okay, let's do this Grey Company model against a guy in a charging knight. A 3.
6. That's on a sting.
I'm wondering if I should have bought Halbrad's banner.
And
Oh! Has anyone got some salt water for these green dice? Another 2 for you. So you'll just die with a fate point.
I think those that managed to pick up these dice will be quite happy with them.
I've got some somewhere. They never roll like that. The Dragon Knight.
Yep. So him and
2 friends.
2 friends.
I get the 6 at least.
Dragon Knight doesn't get the 6. 2 friends gets 6. So the Dragon Knight on 5 to kill you.
Yep.
There we go.
Yeah, very
So
good.
2 extra dice that I could have rolled as well.
I'm taking this Easterling with me. Yeah, metal paint jobs. Right, you go back in there. The stabby spear guy up here behind the howdah, wondering what the hell's going on.
6 high at the moment.
6 high at the moment, he says. Oh! And to lose the roll off. Oh! We get one.
He survived a couple of turns, this guy.
He has 5s. Come on. Forgot. Yes, kill 1.
Is there any particular one you'd like?
Not really. I have that one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then he can just move into the howdah.
Yeah.
Sorry, away from the howdah so I don't end up getting...
Trapped. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, metal models are lovely, they're just not overly practical when the board's not flat.
Yep. And then the biggie, Aragorn versus lots of people. Oh, Aragorn, even though his brothers and cousins and nephews might be failing him, he is rolling strong.
So, Amdor gets a 6 as well.
Okay, I'll... Uh-oh.
So you're not down at least. So Amdor's 6 dice.
Yep.
Should have had Blade Wrath on him this time.
Needing 5s.
1, 2 so far.
2 so far.
I'll put those 2 dice aside because I might use...
You'd have to decide to might now because you do...
He has got 2 might. So, you know, just because it's Aragorn, let's use both his might.
Use both his
So
might.
that's 4 wounds so far.
So that would be under out of might.
It is.
Cool. 4 wounds. Well, I have to start spending fate then. Fate number 1, loves it. Fate number 2, loves it. Fate number 3, I'll spend my last point of mine. So, Aragorn is on 2 wounds, no fates.
And then the Cataphracts.
Yep.
And 2 friends all on 5s.
5s, yeah.
And he's dead.
Oh, just after I bigged him up.
I'm literally letting you roll those dice to save him in a false hope.
Yeah, they're the cool Death of Gothmog. I've realised I only own the Super Rare Fellowship. None of any plastic.
I did wonder which sculpt of Aragorn that was.
Yeah, it's
I
the
didn't
Death of
recognise it.
Gothmog diorama one. And I like it when I'm playing a Pelennor Force because it's the most accurate Pelennor model.
Yep.
Well, I really like the game to end now. And watch me roll a 3+. Oh, now I roll a 6. I don't know where that one dice roll to go. Alright, the game continues. For how much longer, I don't know. Because I have 3 rangers. We've got 1, 2, and the Lone Ranger is doing alright up there. Priority. 2.
How many might have you got left? 1.
Oh,
your
minute.
choice.
I think everyone who is alive has might points. 1 sec. So I've got Stabby Spear. Yep, he's fine. Dark Green. He's spent a fate, but he's got his might. And Helmet Grey. Yeah, so everybody alive has might. He spent his fate.
See, Andor would have had a might point, but he didn't kill Aragorn.
No, he was in the fight, so he gains one back.
But does the game on regardless?
Yeah, so Lords of Battle's now changed. The excuse me, the time of heroes rule now is if a hero is killed in a fight, a hero in that fight may regain a point of might. I want priority. Any heroics? Or are you quite content to let the 3 rangers run around and
See what they can do.
see what they can do?
Yeah, let's save that 1 might point then.
Yeah, I think you're going to have more than enough dice in each fight. This guy. Fight, go there. Alright, courage tests. What is the courage of a ranger these days?
I've got a feeling it's probably about 5 plus.
6 plus.
6 plus.
So the grey one up here gets it, so he makes it in. The helmet, 6 plus. Charge the Magic Man, and then Dark Grey loves it. Charge and that cavalry model. All right, well that is my meager move.
So let's make sure everyone has at least 1 cavalry in. So he might as well go in, protect the War Priest.
Yeah.
Might as well come round, trap that guy.
Yep. Yeah, so as I was saying at the start of the video, I deliberately took a list that wasn't OP. Because obviously got to take the dragons in our last battle report. But the rangers are fun. It's the classical hero, right? They're gonna not bringing Halbrad with the banner.
Yep. Which is what I said to you. I'm surprised you didn't bring him.
Yeah, well, I wanted to take Leggy because Leggy is good, but yeah, I just couldn't get through the hordes. Right, let's do Stabby, who's about to be beheaded by the Dragon Knight. Come on! Oh,
Gets a 6 then.
gets the 6.
Dragon Knight gets a 5.
Oh.
Sorry. And then he's got 4 friends who gets a 6.
Yep.
So the Dragon Knight, his first 4 doesn't do anything.
No.
Second 4 doesn't do anything again. And then 4 friends twice. There's 2 wounds.
Okay, well, yeah, he's not decapitated by the Dragon Knight. He is stabbed in the back by an Easterling. Do you want to do Amber in this one? I'll let you set the bar.
Zamdor's the higher.
Amber's a higher fight.
There's
Gets
6.
needing
Zamdor
1-5.
2 just to make sure.
And the last one, we're equal fight here. I'll set you a bar. Oh dear.
Oh, what a great end to the
Oh
game.
dear.
I hope. So the War Priest and the Cataphracts. There we go.
Yeah.
And let's see if they can kill him. So
Yeah.
War Priest does it on his own.
Whew. Okay, well, yeah, that is a total rout of the Grey Company. I thought with Aragorn and Leggy, I might have a bit of a chance.
I think that the first 2 turns where you started chomping through the cataphracts.
Yeah.
I was getting a bit nervous then, but as soon as that flank on this side fell apart from my infantry.
Yeah. I mean, that was. I mean, maybe I should have, tried to engage one half. That might have been a better play rather than splitting up. But yeah, they melted. But they played like they did in the last edition. So I don't think they've got any worse.
No.
Yeah. Would Halbrand have made a difference over Legolas? Maybe. Amdur was probably still on his horse, and then Aragorn just dies sooner.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the list was good. Feel free to troll me down below, or be like, "Oh, told you, Rangers of the North should be better."
Just from the scenario, because it has updated.
Oh yes, let's work out VPs. It's obviously a win for the Easterlings.
Yeah. Obviously, with because it's now 20 rather than the old 12. So
yes. So.
Is there anything different in it?
The wound tally paragraph is now half of the wounds. The TLDR is you will score 12. You would score 12 regardless of what point the point tally was, because I have no models left.
So you can wipe someone out and still get the 12.
You wipe someone out and still get the 12.
So you're playing 2 dragons, kill both, 12 points.
12 points, even if they had killed
tons.
So
that's an interesting little addition to it.
Yeah. Yeah, if your wound tally is at least 3 times as large as your opponent's, or your opponent has no models left, use the 12. You then get 1 and 3 for general, which obviously I would get 1. You get the 3. 1, 3 for break-in. You would get 3 for that. And then a new VP they've added is you score 1 victory point for each enemy hero model that has been removed as casualty, up to a maximum of 2 points. If I hand this camera down here, I think he gets the 2 points from the heroes, because they're all heroes.
Good job it's not per hero.
Yeah, it is a good job it's not per hero, because that would have been. So that is going to be 21.
Not what I thought it would be. Actually, I envisaged Aragorn going through quite a bit.
Yeah, if Aragorn had managed to put 3 wounds on Amdur and kill him, then next turn he doesn't die and he starts killing. But because you broke me, the game was on a timer. Like, Aragorn would have needed.
I think the Rangers definitely needed the 5/5 when they're tying with basic troops.
But then I also lost a lot of low dice rolls where I'd rolled like a 3 high, so maybe at higher points when you can have, because Halbrad's 120 something, or he's around 100 points with the banner. I am surprised that Aragorn doesn't count as a banner in this list. Like in a lot of other lists,
You can say Return of the King one.
Return of the King, obviously Men of the West. No, Aragorn's not a banner in Return of the King. We got rid of that.
Rangers like, oh, we know you already. We're not bothered.
Yeah. We're already giving you an extra attack. What more do you want? But no, that was a good game. Good to see Easterlings, and it was good to dust off the Rangers again. And yeah, we're going to be pumping out lots of new battle reports. So let us know what you would have done differently in this game. What forces you want us to play. Because while me and Darran have a list of what we want to play, if there's something you want to see on the channel, let us know.
And if you are looking at buying new armies for yourself, if you look on our page, there's a little affiliate link just under the video that takes you to Tournament Games. If you follow that link and buy things, you help support us, and things like getting the roof fixed, because it does leak in here a little bit when it rains. But yeah, if you click on that link and buy things, it doesn't cost you a penny, but you do help support us.
Yeah, it gives us a nice little kickback. Other than that, thank you very much. Good game, Darran.
Thank you, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.